smaller time frames, because position traders are those who look at like much larger time frames, like your monthly time frames, and obviously because they're planning on keeping their trades, holding their trades for a long period of time. Right, so they would obviously look at larger time frames, but they can also go onto smaller time frames just to give them a bit of more accuracy on like a temporary move of the market. But they're planning on just looking at the overall move of the market, right? So maybe they'd want to catch a short move or so, then they'll maybe look at the smaller the time frame, the more detailed you get to see, a short move, a temporary move that the market is going to be going into. So I do say that being a specific kind of trader is determined by your personality. And I know it boils down all the way to that, in my opinion, because you cannot be, and also by your finances and how much you have, right? So if you're a position trader, you're patient, and not only are you patient, you actually have the finances to be holstering a trade for that long, right? So normally people who are not, who don't necessarily have the money to be holding a trade for that long, are not normally position traders, right? Position traders are normally people with much larger budget, and basically, and they're just very patient people. And then you have your swing traders, right? Personally, it's not that I don't have obviously the finances to become a position trader. However, I don't have the patience to be a position trader. Even though I have I've held a trade for months. I've done that before, but I prefer just capturing short to medium term gains. So I'd like to say that I'm a swing trader. So swing traders hold, basically they capture short-term to medium-term gains, and that would be like a week or so, a few days and all. That would be regarded as a swing trader, and they obviously have to look into a smaller time frame. They can't be looking at a monthly time frame. But sometimes you just go onto the monthly just so you can see the overall direction of the market. And then a swing trader would be looking at time frames such as your 1 hour, your 4 hour time frames, even your 30 minutes, right? So that would be a swing trader. And then we have an intraday trader. So these are traders who make sure that when the market closes, all the positions opened are closed. Like they've taken profit or they've taken their stop losses, they are closed. They are done for the day. They don't keep their trades open longer than a day. Those are intraday traders. So they also have smaller time frames such as 30 minutes, 15 minutes, at most maybe an hour or so. Those are, or 4 hours even, which is not very common, but yeah. And then finally we have scalpers. I can't believe I'm doing this. Why am I teaching you guys all of this like this on my Instagram live? But anyway, now that we're already all the way down to scalpers, scalpers are those who they basically look at much smaller time frames, such as your 1 minute, your 5 minutes. They want to capture and you can imagine if they're capturing so many moves, they must be opening so many trades in a day. So they can have maybe 50, 100. Well, 100 is a bit of a stretch, but I think that's like the maximum a scalper can go to. They have multiple trades that they open on a daily basis, and that's a scalper. They look at very smaller time frames in comparison to the rest of the other kinds of traders. So I hope that I didn't just give you that explanation of just the time frame you look at is determined by the kind of trader you are, because that's nothing far from the truth, right? You need to determine the kind of trader you are prior to looking at a specific time frame. Alternatively, you won't know. Otherwise, you definitely just won't know what time frame to look at if you don't know what kind of trader you are, because you'll just look at every single time frame, and then what do we call you? Because everybody has a ranking. Everybody has a name as a trader. There's always a specific kind of trader. So yeah, that is how I can explain to you best what type of time frame to look at. Technical analysis goes with fundamentals though, to a specific extent, right? I'm a technical analyst first. I'm a technical analyst, meaning that I obviously trade in the market, the direction of the market. Let me give you an example. There was a point when, not this NFP, the NFP before this one, right? This NFP, obviously, it was just like so easy. But the NFP before this one, we were expecting the market to go into a specific direction, right? According to my analysis, I saw that the market would be going in a specific direction. I just need to remember, right? I was expecting the market to go into a specific direction, and then a news release came out, right? Let's just say, for example, I was expecting a buy according to my analysis, and then a news release came out and said that no, Nasdaq is going to sell. So at that point, a lot of people were just like very skeptical, only to find out that no, Nasdaq is not going to be selling, it's actually going to be buying. So that's why I trade in the direction of the market, because fundamentals don't always go with technical analysis, right? Sometimes they do, and that is when fundamentals do give me confirmation on what I've already seen when I have done my technical analysis. But I know traders who rely fully on fundamentals and then decide what move they're going to make, whereas I've already made a move the night before or days before, and I'm just waiting for the news release. I'm not scrambling because it's about to be 3:30. No, I don't do that. I don't need to do that, because I prioritize technical analysis, and regardless of what the news release is going to say, I already know the direction of the market according to what I've seen in my analysis. So they don't always go hand in hand. Moral of the story. What is likely to happen? Let me rather say what is likely to happen. But I haven't been wrong. But the thing is, with the markets, you can never have horns. Oh, guys, please, anybody who's giving any kind of trading advice in the comment section right now, please do not follow them, because the reason why I'm saying don't follow any of this advice is this is the kind of advice that's going to help you blow your account. Please don't listen to, if you are not here, if you are here to basically listen to Monday night analysis, then let that be your aim. The same way your aim must be that you have a goal to reach before the end of this week in terms of profits that you'd like to make. Have that same kind of energy right now, because any kind of advice that you're just going to be taking through the grapevine is the same kind of advice that will make sure that your account is blown before you could even blink, because you can never guarantee that these people know what they're talking about. As you're a swing trader, how do you sleep? Because if I sleep while trading or holding a position, I dream of the markets. See, that's because your psychology is not in check. Like, you are basically gambling. You know, somebody who's gambling, they have to be like this all the time, because anything can happen to their account. Like, anything can happen. So I don't dream of the markets. I love the markets. I love Nasdaq. You guys know this by now. Nasdaq is like, the best kind of thing that has ever happened I love all technology companies in America right now, because of NASDAQ. Like, I love NASDAQ. So, in any case, if you know what you're doing, then you don't need to worry about any of that. You don't need to worry about any of that. And if you're copy trading and you're managing your risk, you don't need to worry about any of that, because you've set your stop losses, you've set your TPs, you are copy trading. You are allowing the markets to do what they're supposed to do. So even if the market does go in the opposite direction a little bit or a lot, you haven't really lost that much. Like, you knew how much you would lose, and you're fine with that, because you're able to recover that. Because I always tell you guys, there's no way you can join any of my premium signal groups and end the week without being profitable. I will tell you that that's impossible. I will tell you you're lying. You are lying. Because, like I said, on the trading floor, remember, I am a trader on a trading floor. I'm a professional trader on a trading floor, and we basically aim to, collect about 1,000 to 3,000 pips weekly, based on looking at the best opportunities that the market presents and then provide that for you. So if you say you ended the week off not being profitable, there's something wrong that you did. And I can assure you, I can prove to you that you definitely did something wrong. And also, especially if you're not using the broker that I'm recommending to you, then that might be a problem as well. That's why I'm recommending a broker to you, so that you don't get a broker who is, manipulating the markets or anything of that sort, manipulating the chart, the markets or anything of that sort. Like, everything is on par. You are on this right path, and you're on the same path as everybody else. Okay, guys, you guys are really asking how much, what kind of trader I am. So I am an intraday trader. Like I said, I'm a swing trader, but I do send intraday trades to my premium signal groups, just so they can, capture those short-term moves. But I also send swing trades as well. So some trades would overlap to the next day, and then we'll take profit maybe tomorrow afternoon. But it's always the best kind of opportunities. Goodness, my battery. Oh my goodness, I can speak the whole day about prop firm accounts, but I feel like I'm just exposing other people, and that's not nice. Guys, let me just give you guys advice that I've been giving you guys, because you guys, there's just so much kind of advice that I could give you guys. And number one being, please stop trying to find shortcuts. Stop trying to listen to certain people who are trying to sound smart by using specific kinds of terminology, so that they can seem like, oh my goodness, you're missing out. Inner circle trading, which is referred to as ICT. All these kinds of terms that these people have used so that they can sound a bit smarter than the rest of everybody else who is a traditional trader. Stop trying to fall for that. Stop trying to, fall for these things. Like, it's so simple, guys. I've shown you guys exactly how to do it. If you're there's no easy way out. There's no, you need to understand how wealth creation is made. There's no easy way out, and the best key is just to manage your risk correctly. Otherwise, you'll just keep spending more and more money trying to find out, trying to be curious. Don't you know curiosity killed a cat? If you've already found the right thing and it works for you, stick to that. If you want to know what's happening on the other side of life, I can't prosecute you for that. You can go ahead and go and see. But just always know where your base is. The market will definitely discipline you. One thing about the market is that it will discipline you. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Technical analysis has been there. Fundamentals have been there for so long. For so long. It's not new things. Please suggest a psychology book. I get everything right, but mind games. You know what? When I first read this sentence, I was like, which book am I going to show him or her from my collection? But I've decided that you need discipline. If you're saying that the issue here is mind games, you need discipline. Like, you are the one who needs to collect yourself and discipline and be like, I'm not going to be greedy. I know that this time I was able to cash in this much this week and I'm fine for the week. I'm not going to try and, get more profits from, the markets. Oh my God, what if it continues going up? No, that's how you lose money. The same way you are disciplined as an adult. When you were a baby, you used to pee on yourself in your Pampers or your Pamper. You were not potty trained or toilet trained at the time, and now you got potty trained. Now you understand that if you need to excrete waste, you need to go to the bathroom. That same kind of discipline. You practice discipline every day. When you were a baby, when you were hungry, you would cry. And you would wait for someone to come put food in your mouth. Now you know that when you are hungry, you need to go and sort that out. Somehow. So, it's discipline. It's all in your mind. All you need to do is just decide. That's it. And stick to your decision. Otherwise, you will lose money. What is the success rate? The success rate to following my premium signal groups is 89% success rate. Can you flip a $20 account to a $100 account? Yes, you can, obviously. You can. But here's the thing. Why would you want to trade with $20 only? Like, are you not trying to make money? That's always my question. Like, if you are going to be putting such little money in your account, do you want to make money or like do you not? But if we're not the same, obviously you're going to be like, oh no, but I don't have enough cash like that. I understand. But then if you do, then it would be weird. Like, you do know that the more money you have in your account, the more access you have to making more money, right? Guys, please attend to this person. Please respond. He says that, or he or she says, are you a trader or you're an influencer for a broker? Calling me an influencer for a broker. Hectic. Imagine. Trading is very simple. Stop trying to complicate it, guys. Stop trying to complicate it. So, yeah, I'm going to show you guys one more time my Monday night analysis, and then we are going to wrap it up. But yeah, guys, I really had fun during I like Monday night analysis because I have all of you guys here, and then I get to show you guys a sneak peek onto my analysis. Of course, guys. I mean, so many of you guys are saying, obviously, you're a trader. Like, is he an idiot? Guys, he doesn't know. He thinks like it's the same vibes he's getting from all these people who don't know anything about trading. Don't spare him, please. You guys can get very violent. But yeah. So there is a news release. So for those who don't know where to get news release, guys, but I told you how much you need to put into your account. Let me show you guys Monday night analysis one more time, and then I have to say goodbye. So this is my expectation for Nasdaq. These are my entries. I have 2 buys over here, right? I sent a signal. We came into a bit of a drawdown. Luckily, we were in a demand zone. So what happened there? We almost hit stop loss, but then the bulls came in and pushed the market all the way up. They pushed the market. They are currently pushing the market up. So I'm expecting, according to my analysis, that the market comes to this point over here, which is also like a supply zone in a way. And it meets this area of confluence. So I'm expecting it to push all the way to this point, which is the TP for my second entry. I'm currently, this is what my profits are looking like, right? And you guys know it's always raw, real here. I always show you guys exactly what is what, right? If we are making 80 grand, if we're making 100 grand, 300 grand, 800 grand, you guys see it. If we are on a minus 3 grand, you guys see it. I show you guys everything, okay? And then we have the broker I'm using. So that would be Quick Trade. Remember, you can check out Quick Trade. The link is in my bio. It's step 1, right? Step 1, register an account. Basically, the registration takes you somewhere around only about 2 minutes of your time. You register, put in all your details, and then from there, you know, you have your account ready. Any questions that you have, be sure to ask them. They are literally waiting for you guys on the website that they have. They have a live chat box where there are people waiting for your inquiries, so that they can help you guys with your fee cutting or any questions that you have regarding your trading account. So that would be Quick Trade. Remember, guys, these people are available 5 days a week. They're just waiting for your inquiry. You get your profits within 25 minutes to 3 hours. They are obviously FSCA regulated. They have an ODP license provided by the FSCA, and so much more. You know, the best part is getting your profits on a Saturday at 11 a.m. in the morning. And well, obviously the cutoff time for sending in a withdrawal would be 11 a.m. But which other broker will allow you to withdraw on a Saturday? Quick Trade. Quick Trade will allow you to do that, and they have micro indices. So remember, we spoke about people who have, who like Nasdaq, and you like indices, and you like how Nasdaq moves because you see how it moves, and how fast these moves happen. You like this, but you don't have enough cash in your account. Micro indices are for you if you have less than 10,000 rand in your account, right? So because if you had to trade a CFD, you most likely will lose your money because of how volatile Nasdaq can be. So definitely stick to micro indices, which Quick Trade now offers. So for US 30 and Nasdaq. And I also have a signal channel where you can sign up for the premium Nasdaq and US 30 signals. So yeah, guys, that's basically this is basically a wrap up for Monday night's analysis. Don't forget, visit www.tradewithchantel.com if you are looking for any Nasdaq or US 30 signals. I hope you each have an amazing Monday evening, and tomorrow, as usual, signals will be sent out. And